Yo, Walter, you want to hear a fantastic joke I just came up with?
Sure, bro. Lay it on me.
Well, two liberals walk into a gun shop. Today we'll be doing an analysis on guns and gun shops. You'll be guided along on this wonderful, amazing, and quite frankly, sometimes scary journey by us. We got your back. After all, we are a pair of liberals. When you walk into Bill's gun shop and range in Robbinsdale, you'll be greeted by the demographic you assume. Tall, burly, muscular men, each of them toting their own firearm proudly at the hip.
When it comes to how diverse the culture is, especially in the Midwest, walking in, you'd see people of color of all different shapes, sizes, presenting, genders, but all with the same goal of learning how to own and operate a firearm.
Before you even walk in, you'll be greeted with the classic bars over the windows and random posters advertising things such as Senior Wednesday, where all seniors can come in and shoot for a highly discounted price, or the Toys for Tots drive that they're doing with the U.S. Marine Corps.
You walk in, and the first thing that catches your eye is all these different firearms. I mean, you'll have the big cases with kind of your specialty weapons, Draco-style AKs, your rotary shotguns. Push further back, you get into your semi-automatic rifle sections on your right side, and then tucked back towards the left, hunting shotguns and rifles. Cases upon cases of pistols, revolvers, cut-down shotguns, everything pushed in between both walls, and then finally the checkout area with a huge shelf of ammo tucked behind it. As you push further in, you find really basic looking stock shelves with pegboards lined with earmuffs and various eye protection, as well as the attachments you can put on your firearms, your foregrips, your optics, stocks, different furniture options.
Other than the assumed walls upon walls and shelves upon shelves of guns, when you walk in, you'll also be greeted with things such as a giant penguin mascot holding a purse. You'll also be greeted with racks housing various safety equipment, among them earplugs, earmuffs, and safety goggles. You can also find gun safes, various carrying cases, and holsters for firearms.
One of the huge things that definitely becomes a focal point when you make your way to the back of the store and begin walking down the stairs to the range is a copy of the Second Amendment plastered on the wall, stating that a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, and the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. This is the one piece of document, the one aspect of our Constitution that makes this store possible, that makes ownership of firearms possible, the culture possible, everything revolving around your revolver possible. And you have the various shoppers there, all very kind of quiet, secluded people. You'll talk to the occasional employee who will be quite helpful. You'll have some people where it's a smiling face and they'll be happy to help you out with whatever you want. There's always the politics around it, and I think that's something that's been really ingrained in the culture, and it feels like they constantly need to kind of defend their enjoyment of firearms because of the fact that so many people want to attack it. Justifiably so. There's a huge emphasis definitely on safety. When you go down and you fill out your waiver at the computer and watch the short range video talking about how to properly handle your firearm on the line, when to uncase it, where to uncase it, when to load it, how to load it, always keeping your muzzle pointed in a safe direction, i.e. downrange. Those rules are always re-emphasized after purchasing your rental firearm and ammunition by an employee. They'll make sure you're paying attention and will stop their instruction anytime you show that you're not. It's an exhilarating feeling to fire a gun. The recoil pressing the stock into your shoulder and the thick smell of gun smoke lingering in the air around you as you hear the ping of every casing hitting off the wall and clattering to the floor. The zip of the bullet hitting through the paper target, and you watch it flutter as a new hole is penetrated. You almost feel kind of a relief of stress as you take out your anger or whatever is holding you just on this sheet of paper that hangs in front of you. No harm, no foul, no damage done to something that matters. And in the end, you can walk away knowing you have relieved stress as well as know how to safely operate a firearm. Because in the end, that's one of the biggest things that matters when it comes to handling firearms.